Good morning, folks. You can hear this all right. It's 10:55 a.m. on the 30th day, third month, 2023. Lots of threes there. And we had some very severe storms over here hitting Turkey Beach, around Agnes Water, in Rockhampton. And I'm going to run the radar through. This is a very severe storm that has been directed over the top of these poor folks here. Let that load a moment and it'll move, I hope. Lots of lightning. I'll turn some of that off. And the plumes behind it, this will fuel again into some big storms. The radar here is very effectively made a wall that's going to push this together as it comes past. And line up bombs here. You see those yellow spots? Each one of those is going to be the center of a bomb. All we see that is up here. And we go over to the Rockhampton corridor. You can see the microwaves here. You see the bombs going off up here in this area of current inundations. They turn that off. There we go. They're rolling. Boom! 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 Go the plumes over to the Great Barrier Reef over here. And all of this has been done with chem bombs. 1, 2, 3. See those lines of storms? They're all been made. That one there with the dot. Those are those heavier spots of storms that are blowing up. All the conditions are perfect. All you have to do is add the catalyst into the atmosphere now to make it rain. A lot of moisture streamed over the top of you, coming out from out west where they split the tendril. You watch this flow. Speed it up for you. She comes in, she hits the heated area around Alice Springs here, and it cuts the flow. And so it's free for this to stream in. Boy, is it going to make a lot of electrics, and this passing over the top of that. We do have some boomers also as well, pluming it up out here, causing some thunderstorms. Boom! Look at that explosion. See the percussion ring go out. Not natural, simultaneous. Pluminazzi seeing boom, 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 boom. And now for the grand finale. There's a big old grand finale. It'll be the finale of all life on the planet if this don't stop. It's the final countdown. Boom, 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 boom. The final chem bomb. Oh no. This has got to stop. I would like to see the final chem bomb done now. And never done again. And never streaming death across a nation that didn't deserve it. What nation ever deserves a chemical attack? Look at the quad format. Look at this here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 in a square. It's a very obvious deployment of chemtrails here. Chem bombs, they came and took away your sunny skies. And don't be in denial, folks. Look at this. Gimme bomb. Look at this crap going over Adelaide here. Melbourne over here on the low deck has got bombs going off. You see these little dots down here? It's not all just microwaves. That's what I used to think. But it's not. They've been putting chemical catalysts to propagate the waveforms. This stuff here over Tassie jumps back. Whoop. Bomb, 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 bomb. Your weather is so man-made now. I mean, I'm kind of man that's not even kind. It's just after a wallet full of money or a number in a bank means success rather than fulfillment of the whole world getting the benefit of such a success. And well, to be a success, sometimes you sure do have to find a bunch of suckers. What a shame. Are we running? Action needed. I don't know what's going on with this. Well, let's see. It's getting an error. This is a strange dashboard. I'm going to keep running. Let's see if it's on. Sorry, folks. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to run the Thunder stuff because it's not seeing what I'm expecting to on that dashboard. Like maybe this video is not working again. I'll have to film it a different way. If that's the case, So I'm going to let this run now for your, is it going? Yeah, it looks like it's still going good. I'll keep going. I just wanted to verify that. So, as we're going through the day today, this low pressure off the coast of Geraldton is very predictably pumping in air toward itself from other making a terrible line of storm that's going to come across and influence toward Kalgoorlie. Yeah, from East Perth, looks like you could get a little bit of wetness. And as the April Fools come, some things need to go. Gosh, you're going to have some heavy totals across the center. Straight line of storm, so she's going to be needing a beam straight across to do that. But it can't be in place yet. Probably in the next 12 hours to begin hemming the chem up. You wouldn't want to do it too soon or you'll squash that storm. And they want it to its moisture to spread out. Yeah, they have to. That's going to be a very careful, hard deployment. Let's see. I don't want to do mimic yet. Maybe that change in screens is what's God, that's a lot coming down there. Very heavy totals. Watch out for them flash floods. Tediousness of doing things. Rockhampton. You can smell when the bombs are cooking over Rockhampton because all the thunderstorms are happening. Hey, you guys got a batch coming over now. This is for your April Fool Day. Right. Somebody said they was having a yard sale on the 8th of Saturday. Like I said, you have a chance of rain along this whole corridor over here. So don't rule it out. Okay. Have your yard sale anyhow, have it in the garage. There, that should answer your question. The things I get asked in a day. And yeah, like I said, the conditions were perfect to see a full-fledged cyclone up from the west. And I'm seeing the conditions now with the winds and everything matching it. So it's fairly soon I'm gonna issue a tropical cyclone warning once I can determine where it's gonna go. Where does it look like it's going to go? And she'll roll along the line of this wind. And if the harp will just say, come straight into shore. They put a beam up here, she walks down the coast, turn the beams on here, shove it out to sea. So a lot of this is going to be up to what the geoengineers have planned. Pressures wise, she should track straight in and across the top. This here is going to be pulling towards that. So the rush line will be here like this in a curve. Bit of a draw as this moves across. It's going to get a little bit of a suction to it. It's going to like a wake of a truck. When you pull behind it, it'll kind of draft you along. And this will kind of draft a bit on the back of the already moving dynamics of the atmosphere where this tendency is going to want to come through here. So I'll be watching this very closely. Yeah, I told you that conditions were perfect for that. That's what I got to say about that. So that should give you at least a 10-12 day warning on Agnes going on right now. A bit of a doldrum back there, so that means the calm of the storm. Where's the air feeding it? The wind. You poor folks, the wind's over here. Only starts when you get to the shore. Right? Doldrum, and whammo. So you got a beam going on over there. What's the Bureau of Morality I got to say about that? As we look up coast. Back that way. Yeah, you're beaming out to sea. Heated it up out there. You could see where it was going. Torome is absolutely blasting. Has a very obvious beaming. So nothing can, if it would have come down coast or inland, there's not a chance because these heated outflows will walk the corridor right here through Gympie and Caloundra. That's the setup of the path of least resistance for the moisture to go. The Friar's Eye. Boy, is that blasting. Definitely putting the pulsation into the atmosphere for the storm. The boom, 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 boom. The rhythm of the beat. You see that crest block down here of that beam? There's nothing getting past that heated outflow. The only corridor is right here. And that's why you're seeing nucleation happening there. Long reaches blasting. What a fucking shame. It's easy enough to see. Yeah, let's take your pants down and take them to the woodshed. BOM. Why is your radar beaming up storms? So that's the second showing that these are not just glitches, that they're affecting the weather and causing the flows to go certain ways. And basically decided there's this place here, Ben Arabi, Turkey Beach, which I can pronounce Turkey pretty well. Agnes Beach water and all that is having a moment of a geoengineered. I bet that's a Belton storm that just came over. This one appears to be weakening now, but that one isn't. So we'll be watching this one too as well. That's already set up as a spinner. It's gonna go over Walwan, go with again or whatever they call it. Goo gaga there and Barabbas and a river ran through it. So we got going to the north. And that's all new bombs. Boom, 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 boom. You can see them up here. Those are those there. That bomb field there are those storms there. Which wouldn't that be happening if the chem bombs wasn't happening. Happening. It's very much a shame. New Zealand, like bugs. Look at a curve off your coast here. Zoop, zoop. The zoot suit. Field it. I'm going backwards. There we go. Just a great big stain of bombs and chemtrails going over Auckland. You know, wouldn't want you seeing a sunset. God forbid somebody would be out there falling in love and a good vibration left in the world. That's not quite fog that came ashore. Not quite. See the bomb go off here, 1, 2, 3 of them going off here with the tendrils going toward it. See the arrow down there on the low deck? That's not naturally occurring cloud formation there in New Zealand. Not at all. No round, happy, puffy white clouds and happy trees. All I see is burnt off, sulfur burnt trees with an aluminum stained sock around the bottom near the ground from the aluminum toxicity. And I don't see a happy tree. The happy how the trees would be if the trees were the weather machine. And that's how it should be. The earth itself should decide the earth's weather. And well, I don't trust Bill Gates, Melinda's foundations, or the Harvard Club that has paid for, tested, and done all this to us for so far too long and needs to be held accountable. When I'm asked what exactly is in this guy, I give you this following answer. That's something we all deserve an honest answer to. And that's just something we have to just say, here's what's new in the soil. Here's what's new in hair samples. Heavy metal used to just be coming out of a speaker. Now it's coming out of the sky in a fallout, and it's entering so small it goes right through the pores in your body. As I watch this field of bombs moving along in a square. And another chemtrail got laid right here with the smoky things going off on his side, spreading out, stealing your star shine on your starry nights. And the palette is definitely giving me the blues on this. Our world's much too beautiful to treat it this way. It just is. It is disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. You see, it's a bit slow day out here. I still managed to get the microwave in. Boom, boom. When is it going to stop? When is it going to end? Only we can decide that. It only goes on because we let it. This is being allowed. Down tools. We're playing the same game. They want money, don't give it to them. If you give them all the money in the world, there'll be nothing left to take. What would they do then? Exactly. Print more. Give you some so they can take it back. We'll just give you more to take. Oh, you run out of money? Fine, we'll give you a little stimulus check. What? But we can only let you spend it in certain corporate spots. Well, everything else is small mom and pop businesses was closed. And whoever's spreading the rumor about PayPal does not fine you for giving support to people or using it to purchase items. That is a big lie, by the way. Now, how many mom and pop businesses got put out because of that lie? While new companies spread up that you can send stuff with. Look at this. Not naturally occurring cloud formations, just a great big field of bombs made to look like one. A hoop, a hoop, a hoop, a hoop, a bum, 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 bum. Chem bombs choking out my freaking world, and I'm absolutely tired of it. Absolutely disgusted with it. Absolutely convinced that we can make this stop. As we go through the week, the wetness out west is going to become very evident. Along that predicted corridor of destruction, Perk gets a little bit of water, and then that comes right behind it back into that spot. And then comes batch number 2 for the East Coast. This tendril's coming your way. It'll meet with this air that's coming up the coast. And the radars will decide it all. See? Watch the meeting of the moist things. Feeling you get it on April Fool's Day. You get the shores. Boom, boom, boom. In and out. Quick fashion. You're looking about 48 hours of stormings. In a bit of a break, and then another tendril's been created, driven offshore of Australia and sent your way. Yeah, everything just makes a big square all the time. It just rotates. Just fork it right in. Make sure to get it all. Come on. Don't waste that cam. Don't waste that water. Here she comes, the big ghost storm knocking on your street. Flooded out your neighbors with all their stuff floating by that you see. And then, oh, whammo, for Tassie. What's the wind's going to be like that day? That's also going to be in toward the very high cyclone strengths. That'll be smack Tassie on Saturday the 8th. And it's going to make this coast here very volatile on that day. So I'm going to be watching this very closely. The pressures have that coming out here and stalling. I don't see how it's going to do a huge amount of fuckery other than to Tassie itself. And I look at the current infrared. It's storms, man. Storming by the booming plume. And I'm showing you their dirty work. The chem bombs and stuff streaming towards Suva Bay. Vanuatu corridor here, they're at Port Villa and all that up this way. He's getting all totally attacked chemically. And their weather is being fueled by man. Just like this 30 Sanchez clouds toxifying here going over ring, making the aroma of Roma probably not as pleasant as sweet air should be. Very sweet. Are we still running? Hallelujah, I don't know. I'm going to have a quick look if we're still running. And my voice is getting tired. Yeah, it's still running. Wow, that's amazing. And thank you, everybody, for viewing and tuning in. Wow, this is nasty. Everything's just taking right turns, left turns. It just shouldn't be this way. This isn't how natural clouds should look. Do I have any pictures of natural clouds? No. I ain't seen any in a very long time. Look at this face hidden in the cloud right there. It doesn't look like a happy one. Chem bombs. Demi, bomb. A condensation trail or a contrail should dissipate, usually within about a minute. And these are just here in between 10-minute frames, not going away. This is different than a contrail. So don't believe everything you're told just because somebody's got a degree on the wall. Because sometimes that degree, it was written with the same pen as the grant is that asked them to say certain things a certain way to uphold that grant that gets them paid. And I'm tired of paychecks being more important than these animals underneath there that are falling out, that are a victim of this fallout. And they might be falling out all over the ocean floor. We'll never know. They'll be in layers of shale later on that other people will come across. What the hell happened here? During a 100-year period, a third of the ocean just died. And we'll never know. But so much of this earth is water that we don't see. We don't take into account. People so easily throw something overboard on a boat thinking it's a magic garbage compactor, and it's not. You can't just pour chemicals and say, well, it's diluted now. There's no problem. Well, if everybody does that, the whole ocean's going to be not diluted at all. It'll be highly concentrated with toxins, and I think that's going on. The fallout from these chemicals alone is unacceptable. The floods with all the toxins going out is unacceptable. It's going to kill the reef. You got things that are considered foliage, photosynthesize, and you got glyphosates and stuff from the land washing out there that defoliate. You got sulfuric acids forming and falling out over this Great Barrier Reef here like this big puff of crap. And that's not going to be good for the calcium-based corals. It's going to dissolve them. It's going to bleach them. I do believe it needs to be taken into account, into the factoring of what is causing bleaching of coral. The sulfuric acid formations themselves are doing it, I think. And it needs to be totally taken into account. So I don't want the rain's pH checked. It's very, very important. With that said and with that done, I think I'm going to wrap it up for today. Big love, people. You can do this. I got faith in you. Love it. Peace.